Hey guys, Brito here. Welcome back to House Flipper. Here we are once again in another bunker house. So we're going to do another achievement for Lone Wolf, which is the guy that's up the top at the moment. So we're going to sell straight away and complete the achievement, but we're going to do it properly. He wants a gas mask, first aid kit, doesn't want a bathroom or any furniture at all. He wants a water in a kitchen and some guns and weapons. So let's quickly tidy up outside. See a bit of mess out here. You might have to paint the outside too. The outside's filthy. Can we clean it from? I'll say we can't clean from the outside, surely. Make sure everything is nice, clean. I can hear cockroaches run around inside. Could be water, but I doubt it. There's the bunker there. Okay. It's a pretty cool little area outside here. Unfortunately, we can't use it. So there's been some new updates. So there's cockroaches there. Let's go into settings. Effects. It'll be in here. No graphics. Not in there either. In general. Display broken glass instead of. Instead of cockroaches. There you go. So now we can actually have broken glass instead of cockroaches, which is pretty cool. You still got to vacuum it up, but bit of a change, something different for those people that don't want to have cockroaches running around their house. They can. Sounds like you might have some running water somewhere. We can change it to. Probably shouldn't have sold that because that's actually pretty cool. We change it to glass. I don't really want to sell that, but we will. What is that noise? No idea what that noise is and where it's coming from, to be honest. It sounds like cockroaches, except it's glass, so it's still got the noise. But no cockroaches. It's a cool little change. It probably doesn't mean a lot to most people, but it's good to see that they've had a change. It might drop the frame rate down a little bit, I guess. Try and help save people's frame rate issues and that sort of thing. Alright, let's clean this window while we're in here. So I haven't really got any design ideas as such for this place. I was just mainly coming in just to do the basement, of course. So I think we'll just wing it. Actually, we had a request to spend less than $10,000 on a house. So I guess we could possibly do that inside. Try and keep our our costs down. So make sure we give ourselves a 10 grand budget and don't go over it. But we're probably not going to get as good an effect as if we actually sold a house by itself. So, but I guess we can do it. $10,000 budget for a house. I'm going to have to get my calculator out, work everything out, and we can't. Once we buy something, we can't sell it. We need to buy it and use it. So that'll be another part of the challenge, I think. This room is disgusting. Alright, so we're gonna have to include the plaster and stuff in that. So we won't go buying anything at all as yet until we've cleaned the whole house and we're ready to go. But we're not going to include $10,000 as part of the basement. That can be like open slather as far as spending money on it, because it's a completely different part of the house. So there's heaps of dirt down there. There's heaps of dirt here somewhere too. There we go. Alright, let's start cleaning the windows. Come on. It freezes sometimes. So very, very budget build on the inside this time. Which I probably shouldn't have sold the doors and everything, but anyway. Just going to add to what we're going to have to spend, I suppose. So that's not clean yet, is it? None of this room is clean. There we go, there's a spot over here somewhere. There we go. Alright, there we go. Okay, so let me bring up a calculator. No, cancel. That wasn't me just pressing Alt Tab, so that way I can Alt Tab in and out. So 4239. Go to our calculator. 4239. Make sure we don't go over this 10 grand budget. Any more plaster in here? I don't think so. Looks a bit jittery now, actually, that I've brought that up. Let me get rid of that. How's that? Is that better? It is. Let me get rid of all these lights too. So probably just going to go El Cheapo as well with painting and that sort of thing. Make sure everything's full. Jeez, there's a lot of mess down here. So this will probably, we'll probably just leave this as like a little storage room. Probably won't do much down here at all. Oh, that's how you get into the bunker. Okay, let's move this guy. Let's kind of clean up all around underneath here. Okay. So he wants a kitchen, so we'll leave that kitchen there. We'll just tidy it up, I guess. So I don't mind that kitchen at all. Get rid of this bathroom completely. He doesn't want a bathroom. He doesn't want any furniture either, so no, get rid of both of these. Tidy up through here. I don't know if he wants like any power or anything, but I guess we'll find out. There's a bit more mess somewhere. There we go. Right, that's downstairs done. Alright, so got some installation stuff going on over here. Let me get my calculator on my phone instead of on the computer. Alright, so let's put in 5617. Two of those. Put one there. One there. We're going to need another one in here. So go plus 5617. $210 already. Alright, let's hook them all up. So we're going to have to get all our furniture in first, and then I'll look at like blinds and stuff. So I'm not going to go too overboard, but put in our necessities first. Alright, we're going to have a 2-bedroom home, or we're going to have like a little office. Alright, there we go. So let's have a look at we'll move you over to there somewhere. Let's have a look at our kitchens. Oh, here we go. Kitchen island with heating plate. So what colour is that? That could be all white. What about this? That'll work. Let's grab you. So 45 for 458, I should say. 458.86 plus 352.89. Put you there somewhere. Let's go. Appliances. That'll do. What is it? 246. Oops. Plus 246.92. Alright, we'll put you in over there. Actually, a bit of a gap. As far as this goes, about there. I don't know. Could always put that there. Maybe turn this guy around. Put you there. I know that's probably going to be a little bit weird with that like heater and stuff behind it. It is, isn't it? Let's move you. Can we get you right in the corner? There. You there. What about if you go over there? That'll work. It's a big kitchen. Not sure about like a lounge and that sort of thing. It's kind of massive, isn't it? How about we just turn this into a dining room, I think. Tables. Got a white one, so 193.93. My phone keeps turning itself off. Alright, put you like there somewhere. Go to chair. Black. So 45, 45, 57. Oops, I just lost everything. Damn. We can't go back through and do that all over again. And that's a pain. Because I hit the equals button instead of plus. Oh well. Definitely going to be under 10 grand anyway. I'll make sure of it. Oh, there we go, perfect. So that could be like our big kitchen. Kind of. I know that's kind of looks empty to me there, but I don't think we really need anything, do we? Just a bit of paint, I guess. Still don't think they've fixed the whole painting issue. Definitely not. There we go. think if we just paint everything white, like I'm not that concerned. We're more trying to focus on the basement, but I thought we'd do that $10,000 challenge up here as well, but kind of buggered it. You guys can probably take note of how much we've spent if you want to go back and rewind it, and then you can let me know at the end. Make sure we haven't gone over 10 grand, but I'm pretty sure we won't. Do a budget build. Right, so as I said, we'll just do all white. It's the cheapest paint, but so we're not trying to make this house very artistic or really design wise, like doing it awesome. We're just making it basic, and then we're going to work on downstairs. Of course, it's going to be the most important part. Right, so there's brown doors, brown door. I might as well do a brown door over here as well. They're all the same price except for the knocker doors. Make sure we put it in the right way so the lock's on the inside, not the outside. Toilets. I always go to installations with toilet. There we go, we've got the sink over there. The cheap sink. I'm not pressing that. There we go. Oh, that's annoying. You there, and we've got shower. Alright, so let's put in the shower. I've still only got the one shower, unfortunately. Hopefully we can get another one soon. You see me install... Oh, god damn it. So you've seen me install these things a million times, and I still can't get it right. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying House Flipper so far. It's coming to the end of having all the homes. We've only got say another 4 or 5 to design before we, hopefully, I've been told, we get to go back and buy them all over again and redesign. So if you guys get any more other designs or anything you want to see, then make sure you leave them in the comment section, and I'll see if we can get them done. Wall tiles, I think. Two shades of white. We'll go with these. And then we have to buy 2 packs. I'll have to put in like a dark floor, I guess, to try and break the white up in the room. Not sure what our darkest color tile is either, so the green on the floor is not too bad. It was just too green with the walls and everything. Might need another stack of tiles yet. So we're definitely going to need another stack, so we're going to do it around that bloody window. Which is a pain that it takes a couple of stacks. We're going to do the top and the bottom. Alright, another stack for sure. Hopefully only one. Got to keep it all within our budget. So they said there's a few more. What am I trying to say? A few more achievements that we can unlock now. So I'm not sure what they are, but that was part of the new update. But nothing major has changed in the game, except changing the cockroaches to glass. It's probably the only thing that we've really changed game-wise. So, fortunately, it wasn't that big an update. Alright, there we go, done. Let's have a look at floor tiles. Do brown. Yeah, it's probably better than the green. Put in our usual mirror. Make sure it's right in the middle. Beautiful. So at the time I'm recording this, it was the day after they rescued those 12 boys, the soccer players, out of the cave over in Thailand. So those guys that have helped to rescue them, absolutely amazing people. They've put their own lives at risk and to save the boys, and unfortunately one of them did actually pass away while trying to save the boys, but you know, it's amazing that they've actually been able to get them all out. You know, it is really awesome. They've, as I said, they put their own lives at risk to make sure that they got them out. So I commend them, and you know, huge thank you to them. I guess they probably they didn't do it for obviously being called heroes or anything, but you know, that's what they are. They've put their own lives at risk, as I said, to get them out. It's amazing. Very, very lucky for them to be down there for what, 12 days and still be able to make it out. It's pretty bloody awesome. I haven't really been following the story as much as I probably should have, but yeah, it is awesome to see that they got him out. I think there was huge concerns that they were never going to be able to get them out. It was going to be too risky, but luckily they got them out. Trying to find a similar colour. Actually, that looks good, marble. Let's turn this into like a little office. Chairs. Oh, come this way. There we go. It's like a little office. What are we gonna put over here? Like a bookcase. Beach. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. So yeah, it's kind of probably off topic, but yeah, it is awesome. It's awesome to see that they can actually get them out safely, and only having one life lost, I think, is a success. You know, unfortunately, you know, we actually had to lose one person, but it'd be much better if we didn't lose anybody. But they all knew the risks when they went in there to help, and I said they all put their lives at risk to save the boys, and they all deserve to be, you know, commended for it, and be called heroes for the rest of their life, I suppose. I said it's a bit off topic, but anyway. And don't forget, guys, also on another completely different topic, some of you guys that may watch House Flipper that also like motorsport, I have brought my first ever race car. It's a VS Commodore Street Stock, which is a car that we have in Australia. If you guys from overseas, you probably don't even know what a car looks like, the VS Commodore, but if you wanted to, you could check out my Sim Racer to Real Racer vlog, or just Google VS Commodore and you can see what they actually look like. But yeah, I've got that in the shed. I'm still working on it. I'm at the stage now where I can start it, it's ready to run. But unfortunately, the people that brought it off had the car and told me it's all ready to go, you know, everything's sweet, and then I've gone to start the car after having everything wired up myself, and then they put the starter motor in without any bolts. So unfortunately, the starter motor is now jammed, and the car won't start, of course, because the starter motor didn't have any bolts in it. It's all jammed up in the gearbox and flywheel, so I don't know if it's done any damage and how much it's going to cost, but I've got to, you know, go out in the shed and get underneath it and, you know, try and get this bloody starter motor out and at least loosen it so I can, yeah, get the starter motor out and see what sort of damage it has caused if I need to buy another one or whatever. But to say I was a little bit peed off is an understatement. You know, as I've said to a few of the other boys that I talk to like regularly about the car and everything, I said it's probably my fault. I probably should have checked all these things before I went to start it. But when someone's put the gearbox and engine and gearbox, engine, tail shaft, all that sort of stuff, it's all in there, it's all ready to go. It just doesn't make sense that they would not install the starter motor properly. I just don't understand how you could put everything in and then just either not care about bolting the starter in or just completely forgetting. Because when you put things in, you usually bolt them up. But yeah, so as I said, I'm a little bit frustrated, hoping it hasn't cost me, well, it's not going to cost me any more money, because as I said, I've got a $5 budget. That $5 budget is well and truly gone, probably, you know, $3,000 or $4,000 ago. So it's blown out a lot more than I wanted it to. But hopefully, if I can get the starter motor out and it's not damaged, I can put it back in properly. Once I can actually find somebody to get the bolts from, then it'll be good to run. It'll be good to go racing, hopefully in September. But yeah, it's just really, really frustrating and really annoying that they would actually put it in without bolting it in. It just doesn't make sense. But oh well. Price descending. Let's go with the cheapest double bed with something on it. Let's go white again. That'll do. So yeah, so part of the reason why I'm saying that to you guys is we've got in the link in the description for you guys, if you want to donate $10 through that link, and anybody that donates $10 or more will have their name put on the race car. So if that's something that you're interested in, you know, feel free. If not, you don't have to. You know, it's up to you guys. But if you want your name on a real life race car and you want to help support me and my hopefully racing career, you know, feel free. I said the link's there, but if you don't want to or you can't afford it, then that's all good. Like, I don't mind. It's just there for those people that can afford it and are wanting to help. Alright, we go bed. But if you do donate, make sure you leave in the description what you actually want written on the car, like on the roof. So everybody that donates $10 or more, your name will go on the roof of the car. There's a few names on there already. Most recent one's Robot Squirrel. His name's up there, so he's our last donator that was on our last live stream. So a huge thank you to him again. And a few other names on there. I've got Belinda and Daryl Ashland. Those guys donated $100 and a whole heap of racing gear long time ago, actually. So they're one of the first names on there as well. And Corey Has No Life is also a regular viewer of the channel, and also a subscriber on Twitch, and also his Speedway Memes Facebook page is also a sponsor of the car as well. So if you guys are interested in Speedway and would like to see some memes, head on over to Facebook and search Speedway Memes, and it should come up, hopefully. Alright, so that's our little office, our bedroom, kitchen, which is weird because we don't have anywhere to sit and watch TV, but I guess, I don't know, who cares? We don't really need anywhere to sit and watch TV. This guy's always busy doing whatever he's doing. Alright, let's go downstairs. Don't know if we should paint these bloody walls or not, because these walls look terrible. As much as I know it's only a bunker, I'd still like to at least paint these walls because they look like crap. Oh, let's paint all along here as well. So I know that was the whole race car thing's a bit more off topic as well, but I need some things to talk about while I'm designing, so you guys don't get bored. I don't think I'm that exciting of a person to watch, but you guys seem to enjoy it, so that's all that matters. All right. So I guess I've got my Discord channel there as well, guys, so if you guys want to head on over there and join that, and you can usually catch me over there every now and then. I'm not on there that often, to be honest, but I really need to try to be on there more often so I can, you know, catch you guys on there. If you've got any suggestions or anything, you can leave it in the description here, or you can head on over to Discord and put in requests or whatever you want to do over there. You know, chat with other subscribers and Twitch followers, that sort of thing. And even if you want to, you know, have a bit of a chat with me and let me know, you know, where you live, what you do for a living, you know, a little bit of background on you guys would be pretty cool. But a bit of a background on me. I live in Newcastle, in New South Wales, in Australia, of course. 32, so pretty bloody old. And I've got a 5-year-old daughter. So she's my absolute priority. She's awesome. And I work in the mines, in the mining industry, driving dump trucks. And a lot of people think it's like, you know, you make millions and millions of dollars every year. We don't. We do make pretty good money, but it's definitely well earned, to be honest, because it's not an easy job. But you know, it's a little bit of background on me. So if you guys want, we'll leave a little bit of a background on you guys. You know, feel free. Alright, so we're downstairs. He wants a gas mask, first aid kit. So let's get these in here. And he wants water too. So let's go gas mask. I don't think I want to put them so down that far. Put them on this shelf. Alright, let's put like there's 4 along there. Water, and he wants a kitchen. I don't know if he wants any food, but he said he definitely wants water, so water container. Where are we going to put these? Put them out here, I guess, maybe. Not sure how many he's going to want, but try and put as many out here as we can. He's on top anyway, so it's not going to be hard to hopefully keep him there. But we've seen how hard it was in our last bunker episode. We kind of, you know, she was on top, and then she wasn't, and then she was, and then she wasn't. So I have to make sure he stays on top this time. Oh, there we go. How about put in some plastic barrels. So that's how he fills up his water there, I suppose. Water, kitchen, no furniture, no bathroom, first aid kit, guns and weapons. Doesn't say anything about him wanting food, but you know, you assume that he would want food. I'm not sure. You might have to let's have a look. Large food container. I don't think that's making him go up or down, so put some in anyway and see what happens. Food container. Hasn't even got anything written on it, really, to put to the front. So there we go. So he wants some water, so we'll store some more water out here. I'm not going to try and make it as neat as I usually do, like it's not that big a deal at the moment. If he doesn't like it where it is, he can move it himself. Alright, so I don't know, like, because this is the kitchen, we probably need to put in some food in here. Saying that, we'll put some toilet paper in, just in case. Obviously he hasn't got a toilet down here, but in case he uses one of those buckets, I guess. Needs something to clean himself with. Yep, so he still wants food, I think. He's still happy to have food. I'm not going to give him too much, but give him a little bit. Won't go over the top like we have before. He's saying there's not enough food to survive a week, so he obviously wants food. Alright, some chickpeas and stuff in here. Actually, let's go peanut butter. Something I can't stand. But this guy probably loves peanut butter. If he doesn't, too bad. Soup. I don't know if I'd actually eat this because it doesn't look that enticing at all, does it? I'll put another one there. There we go. Some nuts. Some pickled cucumbers, which I definitely wouldn't eat. He's still on top, but I'm not sure how happy he is. Where are we? Some macaroni. Where are we? Some rice somewhere. Go, turn it this way. Yep, he's still on top, that's the main thing. There you go. Alright, so this is his bathroom in here, but I don't think we're going to have it as his bathroom, of course. What the hell is Mahonia? I haven't seen that one before. Right, grey. I know he doesn't want tables, but he's going to need one because we're going to have to put in M16. They can go up on the wall though. As many as we can get. An air gun, which I think really should be called a shotgun, but anyway, call it whatever you want. Then, where are we? So, a knife. Can we get one in there? No. Okay, bugger. Alright, where's our handguns? Handguns everywhere. He's going to need a hat. And then some boots. Okay, we can cover that hole. That's good. A shovel. Just kind of weird because it just kind of leans up against the wall, but anyway. So it's like his little gun area. Let's put in a little rocking chair. Why not? Okay, let's maybe put it there. There we go. Press use and it rocks. Alright, I don't think you know, I'm not going to live here. No, we know that. Let's put in a clock just so he knows what the time is. Let me go into paint. I've got an idea. Let's there we go. Let's paint it red, white, and blue. American flag. So I think obviously American guys have bunkers and stuff. I don't think many people in Australia even have them at all. I don't think I've heard of anybody having a bunker in Australia, to be honest, but there's probably somebody out there that would. There we go. Not sure how this is going to look, but interesting. There we go, blue. Weird. Looks weird, doesn't it? Oh well. Probably could have just downloaded like a picture of an American flag or something, but anyway. This guy's very patriotic. We should do that spot too, shouldn't we? Red. Okay, spot there. Beautiful. Look how beautiful that looks. Absolutely amazing. Right, let's go to our camera. There we go. So that's like his food, water area, bit of excess food. Has he got? He hasn't really got any water out here, does he? Let's see. Survival. Can we put any? We can put some along the bench here. He hasn't got a fridge down here either, so we might have to put in a fridge. Without water, I can only survive 3 days. Well, that's why you're getting more water. Alright, there we go. Let's go home appliances, black and dark. Put in a big fridge over here, so at least you've got somewhere to store your food. Come through here, which is our way to outside. Put in a generator over here, just in case. There we go, and then put in another one. I don't think he really cares about power, to be honest, but I know she likes having a bit extra. There we go, let's go. Don't need a shovel. I was going to go with some fuel over here, just in case he needs it for his motorbike. This guy will probably ride a Harley, no doubt. And we should have a gas canister. I think we'll put some of those here. There we go. Alright, have we got a light in here? We do, okay. Beautiful. And we've got lights in here. Got a light in here. We've got lights in there. That's done, so I think that'll work. Like, he's on top at the moment. I don't know how much he's going to pay for the house, but it's done. 45 minutes, so I've got a little bit of time. Let's I was thinking we should paint the house. going to paint it black. Why? Because I haven't done it before. I think it'll be interesting. Something different. Go. Alright, we need to paint up there. Is it painted that side too? It has. There we go. Let's bring this to here. God damn it. Bring this to out the front. Oops, don't paint inside. I think it nearly just did paint that wall black. There we go, getting there. Can't wait until we can actually do some gardening, because the outside looks terrible at the front. I don't think it's going to look that bad, to be honest, considering it is black. I think it'll look interesting. Let's move this over to here somewhere. Come on, there we go. So the reason why I'm running up and down, you guys may or may not know, is because one of the other updates, they've sort of changed the way that the painting works. Because when you go like this, sort of backwards or forwards like this, sort of you don't get as much paint per roller as you used to. And I feel like if we actually like run up and down like this, it actually goes a lot further. I don't know if it does, but it feels like it does. So I don't know if it actually does or not, but anyway, makes me feel like it does. So I'm going to continue to do it until proven otherwise, I guess. Get rid of you. Go. Oh god. Painting the inside black. Oh well, who cares? Let's pretend that it didn't happen. I shouldn't let you paint through the window. We'll just pretend that I'm a really shit painter. Which we don't really need to pretend that, because I'm not the best anyway, but... Oh, there we go. I think the house is actually going to look pretty good in black. Especially with the white around the windows. If we had those shutters for white, I reckon that'll be even better. Black house with like the white roof and white accents. Gonna look pretty cool. Move it down here, we're nearly done. So I'm not going to bother going in and fixing up those white spots. We'll just pretend that it didn't happen. There we go, I think that's it. So I think we stayed under a 10 grand budget. You guys will have to let me know because I stuffed up. But anyway, I think that looks pretty cool. No, I like it. I like it being black. Maybe a white door will be better at the front. Right, let's auction away. Yes, we want to sell the house. I don't know if there is enough water for a week, but probably I'll spend much more time here. 273, 286. Amount of water is not enough. But you brought it anyway. What else? Furniture. You need somewhere to sit and stuff. First aid kit. There's no TV. No bathroom. Alright, accept offer. The Tactical Prepper, achievement unlocked. Right, we'll have a look and just waiting for this to load. You guys probably can't see that my mouse has disappeared, but just loading up the Steam thing so I can work out, which is now, my mouse has completely disappeared. Oop, there we go. So the 7 new hidden achievements: Strongman, Car Mechanic, You Do It Wrong is another one, Estate Agent, Sell 10, 20 or 50 houses, Negotiator, yeah, I don't know. So 7, Strongman, Car Mechanic, You Do It Wrong, Estate Agent, Negotiator. So that's 5. I'm not sure what the other ones are. Let me have a look at the actual achievements. Okay, so there's a few that we haven't got yet. Knock knock, I'm the one who knocks. Negotiator. So You Do It Wrong, Car Mechanic, Strongman, Negotiator, Knock knock. Which I'm not sure what that is. It looks like a Breaking Bad thing. You guys can't even see it, unfortunately. Perfectionist, Game Over, finish the game, earn the first €1,000,000, Wall Street Shark, I'm a Believer, Worth Every Penny, and Nerd. So there's 4 more achievements we need to get for selling houses, which we've got Jack Tarrington, Giorgio Shauna, I should say, Donald Trusk, and Chang Choi that we need to sell to. They're the guys that we haven't sold to just yet. So let me go in here. Have we done 21? Have we got our number 22 thumbnail? I think I'm a little bit behind, aren't I, with our thumbnails on the wall? Where are we? 21, 22. We had another one after that. We've got 23, so this is like 24. Yeah, 22. Yeah, we're way behind. Alright, so let me quickly show you guys the computer. So we need to finish this bunker, and we need to complete all of these at 100%. So there's a few more I have to go back and fix up. Let's get out of there. Browser. We've sold 16. We've got 4 that we own. That's our current one, of course. But these 3 to do. We've got 2 more to purchase. So let's buy this one. Stay here. Buy this one, and we'll stay here as well. So there we go. We've got 104,000 left. We've got 6 houses to do to finish. And then we've got one more mission to do, and then a few to tidy up before we complete the game 100%, hopefully. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, as always, smash that like button, leave a comment, let me know if you've got any house designs. Don't forget to check out the Twitch channel, www.twitch.tv/Brittos Gaming. Make sure you follow, because I do my live streams over there, not YouTube. Make sure you join Discord if you want to. You can always add me on Snapchat and send me messages on Snapchat, or even just snaps of what you guys are doing, just to keep in touch, you know, whatever. And hit the link if you want to donate $10 or more to the channel and have your name on our race car. It's in the description below. But it's been Brittos Gaming. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.